I just yesterday journaled, and by journaled I mean I ask myself a question and then I answer it in the same page. And I've realized that a few constraints that I have regarding this right here, these videos that I make, I have actually a lot of constraints, not just one major one. And I actually have them right here, so I'll just go ahead and list them off and my thought process behind them. My speaking skill, so I want to become more articulate and then also be more confident, just like overall, like better at talking because that's always just gonna help me out, right? Not even in this video, right? It's I've noticed that I stumble less over my words in school or just in regular conversation because I started doing these videos. I can get my thoughts more clearly out without just saying, "Oh yeah, oh you should, oh yeah, okay, okay." Like stumbling over my words and mumbling. I'm like it's honestly helped me out with this YouTube. But I might read some more books. I might read some books on speaking skill. I might watch some videos, guides, all of that. So I'm not too worried about it. My storytelling. So whenever I tell you a story from my life, I do want to speak it better and make it more interesting because I've I've noticed that over the past videos, I'm just saying, I've recently done blah blah blah, and then I don't elaborate. I want to do better in that. My life experience. So obviously I'm young. I'm only 15. So I want to actually do more so I have more to talk about and more lessons to give essentially. I don't I can't say I've traveled the world or like I've gone up the corporate ladder or anything like that. Like I don't have that because once again I am only in high school. But I do want to start doing more things and start learning more lessons. So I will do that. So overall knowledge, and that means like my depth of what I know. So I mean obviously I can always just read more books. I can always listen to more podcasts. I'm not too worried about that one either. Time. By time, I don't mean how much time I have in a day because I actually have enough time. Like I can just sit down in the morning. I always do it in the morning. I sit down and just record a video, talk about, and I don't have a problem with consistency either. I've been doing it every single day for probably the past 2 months, honestly. Like I've done it really consistently. I don't have a problem with that right now, or yet. I guess. Hopefully I'll never have a problem with that. But you never know what problems you'll have. But time, as in the total amount of time that's passed. I think my first video was recorded or uploaded. I mean, maybe 7, 8, maybe even 9 months ago, and I hadn't even been consistent really. Like I just said that I've been really consistent the past 2 months, but that's not 9 months of consistency. It's only 2 months plus some like uploads every now and then. Willy wally, wishy washy. I mean, willy wally. And then again, I'm not worried about time. Like I just know time's gonna keep going. I'm not too worried about it. Like you can't make it go faster, you can't make it go slower. Leadership. This is a big one. So I do talk about my life lessons and what I've learned and what I'm struggling with, but I don't think I'm too actually actionable. So like I can tell you what I've learned, like what I'm doing, but that doesn't translate into you wanting to do it or you like understanding why I would even talk to you about it instead of just like yapping. So I do want to work on making it more actionable and more important and just overall. like leadership. And then authenticity. So, by the way, I have been very authentic to you, but I haven't been completely authentic to you. I've hidden away some stories, some stuff in my past that I've outgrown, I've learned from, and I do actually want to work on that. I'm going to talk more about it, about what I've done. So, I am going to be more authentic. Creativity. And creativity, as in what I'm talking about, so the topic of the video. I was just thinking that I need to be more creative and more thought provoking almost, because I can say why I love walking or whatever. That was literally one of my previous videos that I did. Like, yeah, that's a good video. I don't regret doing it, obviously, but it's not really creative. It's just saying what I like to do. I just want to make it more creative. I want to work more on video ideas, more video topics that are creative. Innovation. By innovation, I mean learning from each video, so I see what does well, what doesn't, what I can work on, what I can remove, to overall make each video better and more streamlined almost. So I'm gonna work on learning from every video. And finally, learning, that just encapsulates all of what I was just talking about. Like, I need to learn more skills, like just storytelling, speaking, and I will learn those skills. I'll read books, I'll watch videos, like I'll find a way to actually improve on those. And that's all of them actually. And you see, like, asking a question to yourself when you journal is really helpful, because I remember I watched a short once. I think it was Jordan Peterson, maybe, I don't know. But it was him saying that, or someone saying that when you write, you are thinking. Like, those two are interchangeable. But if I'm being honest, it's quite difficult to actually think of deep questions like I just asked myself yesterday. But if you write them down, you can keep track of everything you write, everything you say, everything you answer. So it's just more manageable. Like, just keep on that small page, that so you know everything is on there, you know where it is, you know where the answers are. And I've just given myself the answer. Like, I've given the answer to my own question. And now I know what I need to work on. I know what I can learn more. I can do more. And it's amazing that I just know what to do now. I have a direction. I have a main direction right now. And I'm like on the path. So asking yourself a question and then answering it specifically in a journal or just on a piece of paper, just writing it down, is extremely useful. As you've just seen, I've given you genuinely probably all the constraints that I have right now, and I'm going to work on them.